of applause and cheers for the British riders, because I think everybody feels that this team can qualify this year for the quarter-finals. So Darrell Webster leads them away. And at the back of the line is Sean Wallace, now taking second from the back as Darrell Webster slots in nicely. And they are up on Australia by a fraction of a second. Hugh.
Well, the British team recorded just outside 4 minutes 32.2 when they lost to a Danish quartet. Just 2 weeks ago, the quartet of Denmark setting the track record, and they've been training very hard for this, and they expect to qualify and get into the quarter-finals.
And down through their station again, Australians slightly ahead. So the yo-yo situation now developing, and Britain, of course, not in competition here in theory against the Australians, but they both teams needing a very good time to qualify. Probably in excess of 4:33 will be good enough. Coming round now into the home straight for the first kilometre time, Hugh.
1 minute 10.05 for Australia, just fractionally in front of the British team. That's the third fastest first kilometre so far this morning.
So a satisfactory start to the qualifying first kilometre. 3 kilometres to go. This is the Australians, and here are the Great Britain riders. Watching now for a very smooth, efficient style. They should be in a straighter line than that, really, as they come down the home straight. The Australians here swinging up nicely, slotting in at the back, holding that tight formation as they go down the back straight, into the home straight, rather. And round the banking again. Watch the leading rider swing up and slot in with hardly a change of pedal revs. Here's the British riders doing the same thing.
Nothing in it at this stage. Both teams fighting, trying to keep this pressure on. The Australians looking very, very smooth indeed. All riding these low-profile style machines, which means they can get down lower and less wind resistance, which is vitally important in a team pursuit for. Coming up to the halfway distance now. The split there, Great Britain just in front, 2 minutes 19 for the second kilometre, which means they're riding at a 4:38 schedule. They need to lift it a bit more because there have been quicker times than this. The fastest so far by the Canadians with 4:35.88.
Well, if this was a match race, it will be a very, very exciting one, but now the Britons have lost a man. He's gone off on the banking, so Britain now are in trouble, really. One man has gone off, and that looks to me as though Gary Sadler has been dropped by the team, so there are only 3 men left, and the time taken on the third man.
Well, this is very bad because there's still quite a long way to go. 4 laps when they get round to their return station this time. They shouldn't have lost a man this early, and it's going to be a great battle for the British 3 now to qualify.
Well, the Australians still behind, despite the fact that the Britons have lost a man. But at the end of the day, it's the time and not the match that will count, and Britain really must be inside 4:35 to be sure of a place in the last 8. And now it's down to Sean Wallace, Paul Curran and Darrell Webster. There is Gary Sadler being helped off the track. Still down 0.15. What a match this would have been.
3:28 there at the 3 kilometre mark, so they're still riding on a 4 minute 38 schedule. It could help them qualify, but I think they should lift it a bit. They need to be inside 4 minutes 35.
Well, they're coming round this time now for 2 laps to go. A lot of anxious faces now in the British camp watching this team attempting to qualify. And now we've had a reversal of the situation. Australia gone fractionally in front, and the Australians are beginning to lose a man. They're in total disarray. 1 man gone from the Australian team, so it's 3 against 3 with just 1.5 laps to go. The British team now looking a little bit ragged, fighting now for a time, really, hoping to survive this final lap as they come into the home straight, and there's the bell. And now they're dropping further behind Australia, recording 4:17 there with just 1 lap of the track to come. Down the home straight for the Australians, around the back straight for the British for the last time, and they really need that fast time. Now they'll fan out at the time taken on the third man, and already the clock over 4:40, and the time for the British is 4:42.5.